Hello everyone, my name is Osrin Fire. Wait, that's the wrong intro. Hey everyone, Osrin Fire here. Figured I'd give you a bit of a video update because, well, I probably should do these more frequently because, I'm sure some of you care. Maybe. Maybe? Anyway, so I realized that my background for my previous videos, no, video blogs. Video blogs were a little crappy because I really don't have a proper background, so it's kind of makes it difficult to make things look nice. So what I did instead was that I rotated my monitor a little bit so that there's a slightly better background. You can still see some things in the background you probably shouldn't. You can see shadows you probably shouldn't, but that's not really as bad as it used to be. Because you can see a little bookshelf behind me that is like all scratched up by the cat, and there's like a little unopened chia pet thingy on the thing that I never want to show because it looks silly to have that in the background. So instead, I'm gonna, position it slightly so that this wall, which looks way more yellow in the video than it actually is, that's just like the lighting. The lighting is like all orangey and it reflects and looks different on the video, which picks up differently on the thing. I'm overthinking this. So I just want to take a little bit of time to explain basically. This week, basically updates are going to be a little slow. One, because of one, I have a lot of shifts at work this week. Not necessarily a good thing because my job is a bit of a pain in the butt. But it's a long story. Don't really want to talk about it. Regardless, that's going to take up a lot of time and a lot of energy. Also, it's because I finished the important parts of the Kingdom of Arnor / Free Peoples of Arior playthrough on Third Age Total War, which really kind of slows down the content generation as well, because I'm not going to be playing that as much, and there's not going to be as many videos of that coming down the pipe. However, I will try to get a video or two out. Like I said, I still have a few games, in the docket that I really want to kind of play. Like I said at the end of the last episode of Third Age Total War. There's a couple of games on my Steam list I really want to play. One of them is Verdun. It's a World War I first-person shooter. I played a little bit of it, played a couple of games of it, leveled up a little bit. Mostly so I wouldn't completely suck at it when I played on videos. But it's actually quite a bit of fun, and I'll probably get frustrated a couple of times because you die a lot. You die a lot more than you kill, usually. But, it's World War I. Regardless, I'm probably going to try to play a little bit of that. Going to try to find one of the RPGs. I have like a million RPGs, tactical, etc. on my Steam list I also want to try to play, so I'm going to try to tackle those. I'm going to try to upload a couple of those over the week. Hopefully because for the rest of the week I have no more day shifts. I have early morning shifts. Problem is that early morning shifts tend to sap my energy more than day shifts do. The thing is that day shifts tend to sap my time. So, I can't win, really. Regardless, speaking of my videos, I just want to encourage you guys to just check out some of my videos, actually, because there's there's like 500 on the channel. God, sorry, Lord. But I've uploaded a lot of videos to the channel, actually, a lot more than I ever thought. In fact, let me just look at it here. Let me look at my video manager, because I've uploaded 579 videos since I started the channel a year and a half ago. 579, because apparently I have nothing better to do with my life than upload videos that only like 100 people watch per pop. My priorities are straight. No, but seriously. It's like, so it's like I feel like I should spend a little bit of time encouraging you guys to watch my videos, because it's like I don't do these for no readily apparent reason. I actually want people to actually watch the videos, and it's like, I got Third Age Total War, and I have Left 4 Dead 2. I tried 7 Days to Die, but good lord, 7 Days to Die messes up all of the recordings, and well, let's mess with recordings. It looks visually, it looks fine. The problem is it messes up all the sound, because I do all my all my 7 Days to Die stuff on live stream on my Twitch channel. Hopefully I'll have like a little, little thingy like below my head or above my head or over there or something. You know, for you to click on, to check it, not click on, but to check out though. Because I do actually do a lot of content I do a lot of live stream content, in part because it's less time consuming than doing pre-recorded videos, because you could just go with the flow. You could just go spontaneously. You want to play something, you know, and just play it for like 2 hours and not have to worry about editing it or anything, you know. Like, I try to translate some of it, like Left 4 Dead 2, into videos. I want to do 7 Days to Die, but 7 Days to Die is a lot harder because it's a little harder to balance my sound, because 7 Days to Die messes it up. But, anyway. You know, but it's like, there's like a lot of videos though that, like, I don't feel like you guys should watch them. That'd be arrogant. But at the same time, it's like I really wish they would get more attention. You know, I mean, even my staples, you know, Third Age, Total War, etc., don't seem to get enough views. Especially since I did Linden. Ever since I did the Linden campaign from Divide and Conquer, it's been. I don't know. It's been a little tricky trying to get a lot of views, like, for my more current series. You know, I'm just looking now. I'm looking now just to compare, like, the number of views for the first versus the last episode of Linden. I have 600 views on the last episode. 600 exactly. That's actually mildly impressive. 600 exactly though for the last episode, and shut up, me. And 5,443 views for the first episode. That's actually really surprising. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting to see 5,000 views there. Almost 5,500 views. At the same time, you know, like, it really drops off. That's not surprising. It's a long series, long videos. People are gonna lose interest unless they're, like, really, like, strategy aficionados. You know, like, by comparison, can you stop? What is this doing? Stop doing this. I don't know what this is doing. All right. And then I go to Eriador, and I have 716 views in the first video, and shut up, me. I hate hearing my own voice still. Like, I'm used to it enough that I don't get tortured by it, but I still hate hearing myself. And I have 97 views on the last video. Granted, there's been, like, many months between now and Linden, and between now and now. So, it's not anyway. You know, just consider this like a general exhortation to, you know, kind of, you know, check out my videos if you can. I'd appreciate it. Speaking of views, it's funny because, generally speaking, I'm not really all that goal-oriented. Like, just in everything I do, like, I kind of, like, have a vague idea of what I want to do, but I never, like, have, like, a solid plan to, like, achieve said goals, I guess. Regardless, my point is that I'm really, really, really bad at setting goals. Even for this YouTube channel that I've been doing for a year and a half, I don't really have any goals in mind. In part because I reach a point where I'm never really entirely sure how to achieve said goals. You know, I mean, it seems like, to me at least, that YouTube is not entirely dependent on luck, or it's like entirely dependent on the whims of other people. You know, whether or not people want to watch your material, or your, you know, or whether or not they want to watch your videos, or whether or not your videos are even tasteful to them. You know, I mean, let's just be honest here. You know, my channel is primarily focused around, not grand strategy. That's more like Europa Universalis, etc. But, you know, it's focused more upon, like, deeper strategy games. It's not even like quick strategy games like Company of Heroes or StarCraft or, I don't know. I'm a strategy fan, but Command & Conquer. There we go. There's another one. I'm a strategy fan, but I actually prefer like I kind of prefer the Total War style of strategy, which is kind of a middle ground between grand strategy and, you know, kind of fast-paced, rapidly paced strategy. You know, but, you know, a channel based around that though is not going to get as many views, which is also part of the reason I tried to expand my reach and my It's part of the reason though I've tried to expand my reach and try to expand the variety of content that I have by having more Left 4 Dead 2 and having more like fast-paced live streams. You know, this is why I focused on those sorts of things. I want to kind of expand my breadth and so forth. And to that purpose, one goal I kind of want to try to set for myself, just to see if it's achievable, is that I want to try to expand my subscriber base to 500 by the end of the summer. You know, the growth is slow, but it's kind of consistent. I usually get like maybe 5 or 6 subscribers a week. But that's a smaller rate than I need in order to get 500 subscribers by summer's end, because I have 379 now, and that's another 120 subscribers. I'm thinking there are ways that there are places I could share it. You know, it's been offered that I could share it in other places, but ooh, that was gross. But the thing is that I'm not like a lot of other like small YouTubers. A lot of small YouTubers like to advertise their stuff in like the comments of other YouTubers and on their, and you know, like their tweets and so forth. And I think like a lot of people, that's a very inappropriate way to go about it too. You know, to advertise your channel in other people's space, you know, is just really disrespectful. I mean, sure, it's cool that, you know, like hundreds of people will see it at least if you do that sort of thing, but it's, you know, it's uncouth. It's very disrespectful, very impolite, you know. And I've never done that, and I think that's part of the reason, this and other things that I've tried to do in the past on the internet have been, you know, have had very, very low notoriety, because I don't do that sort of thing. Maybe it is beneficial, but I think that it also like tarnishes one's reputation to do that, and so I've never done it, and so the growth has been slow. But I also think it's like also generated a larger, a firmer base of subscribers. You know, subscribers who are a little more dedicated, a little more interested in what I actually do. And well, I'm kind of just trailing off here. So like, I suppose my point is that goal 500 subscribers end of summer. Can I make it? I don't know. And I don't know what it means if I get 500. Does it mean I like then make it like an end of year goal of 1,000 subscribers? You know, it's like how will this, you know, where will this go? I know this, you know, that's I guess my chief thought. Where will it, you know, I don't know where it will go, but setting just a small goal to start out with, I guess, is a good thing. Which leads me to my final point. Not really. That doesn't leave me a final point at all, because there's literally no segue in there at all. I don't know. You might have noticed that there's been some interesting music playing in the background. I don't know what tracks I will have chosen it right now, but yeah, I've decided to insert a little bit of music that's a little different from my usual, because usually I like to insert Golden Sun remastered tracks from Orangutan. You know, that he derp. I like to insert, you know, those tracks from the Golden Sun remastered album that Orangutan did, because they're really good tracks. But this time around, I'm using music from Overclocked Remix. Overclocked Remix, of course, being a website that does remixes of video game music. Because if you looked at my blog at all, if you ever looked at the blog that's still called On Gaming and Nerd, if you ever looked at that blog though, I really love video game music. I love tracks from all the video games I've played. Generally speaking, any video game that does not have a strong enough soundtrack usually is not one of my favorites. In fact, it doesn't get anywhere close to my favorites. Like, there are games I'll play that don't have strong soundtracks, like Mount & Blade Warband, actually. That's a game that I play that doesn't have a strong soundtrack, but usually its mods do have strong soundtracks, so they tend to like capture my attention better. I mean, the vanilla game, unless it's multiplayer, does not capture my attention, and even then, I think the experience is generally very shallow. Fun, but shallow. You know, but any game, but I'll tell you right now, there's a link between games that have had a deep, fulfilling experience and a game that has good, deep, rich soundtracks. You know, the Mass Effect series being a good example of that. Say Final Fantasy, actually the Final Fantasy MMOs, Final Fantasy 11 and 14, both have superb soundtracks. Both have been really rich and engrossing experiences for me, even though they're MMOs. You know, and the list goes on. Any music that any game that has good music always sucks me right in. So, and thanks to Total Biscuit, actually, I inadvertently stumbled across Overclocked Remix. I'd heard a couple of pieces from them before, but I stumbled across Overclocked Remix, and I heard some great tracks, and I just been downloading them. Downloading constantly for the past 2 weeks. Just a few tracks a day, but it adds up. I have a lot of tracks now, but they're all fantastic, and some of them are playing, and some of them are played throughout this video. So anyway, so I kind of want to encourage you to check out Overclocked Remix. I kind of want to encourage you to check out Overclocked Remix because good music, it makes for a good day, I think. Anyway, this blog post has been running for very long, so thank you for watching this blog post. It's just a very long, as opposed to a very quick update. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. I hope that gives you a sense of how I'm thinking right now. Be sure to check links in the description below for social media pages, Twitter and Facebook. Those need some love. Be sure to check out my Twitch channel. That needs some love as well. Also, check out Extra 2015, where you can donate to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals to donate to sick kids. And I will catch you next time. As there's gonna be more updates in the future. Voice, will you stop cracking? There's gonna be more updates in the future, so be sure to check them out. Until next time, everybody.